Welcome to my all viewers. I am Soumyaranjan Paningdahi, a lecturer in English in Bhadrak Autonomous College. Today in my first video, I would like to tell you something how you introduce yourself in day-to-day life. Basically, there are two types of introduction. One is the informal way of introduction, the second is formal way of introduction. In the formal way of introduction, you have to remember there are 6 points. Basically, first you have to greet, second you have to display your name, third you have to place your place, four you have to place your family, five you have to place your educational qualification, six you have to place your additional experiences, you have to also add your hobby, and finally you have to conclude. This is the first one. Greeting. You have to greet your interviewers. Remember, interviewers means who are taking interview of yours. You are the interviewee and they are the interviewers. Very beginning, whenever you have an entry into the interview board, you have to greet them by saying or by wishing good morning. Or you have to say, if they ask you good morning, then you have to greet them by saying very good morning. And if they say you very good morning, you have to say very good morning. Remember, whenever you greet someone, you have to say an additional informal way, in an additional informal way, how to greet them. Remember. And the second point is name. Remember, name plays a pivotal role in introduction because everyone has an interest to know what is your name. And there are also some certain ways by which you can express your name. First, point number one, my name is. You can say my name is Soumyaranjan Paningdahi, etc. XYZ. And the second point is, in the modern style we say this is Soumyaranjan, this is Soumyaranjan Paningdahi. And third point you can say I myself Soumyaranjan Paningdahi. It is also correct. But never ever say myself, because in pronoun you have gone through, there are two types of pronoun. One is reflexive pronoun, the other is empathetic pronoun. I'm just giving an example why myself is wrong. Hari himself is writing a letter. It is empathetic pronoun because after himself verb is coming, or before verb self verb is coming. And the second point, if I say Hari is writing a letter himself, here himself is coming after verb. That is why it is reflexive pronoun. And you know, if there is no verb in a sentence, the sentence cannot be formed. This is wrong. So there are three ways you can express your name. Number one, my name is. Second, I myself. Third, this is Soumyaranjan. Then comes third point, that is your place. Here you can use two phrases, two sentences like I belong to dash. You have to say your name of the place. I belong to Jajpur, I belong to Jarka, I belong to Bhadrak. The second is I am from Jajpur, Jarka. Or you can say I am from Tihidi, from Bhadrak. That's all. In two sentences you can take it. Then comes the 4 points, that is about my family. You have to say, apart from my parents, I have two siblings. My father is a mechanical engineer, my mother is a homemaker, my elder brother is pursuing his BTech in Bangalore, and my beautiful younger sister is pursuing her education still standard in KV, Kendriya Vidyalaya. Okay, here comes the major part, educational qualification. It will decide your life. Never use past tense in describing your educational qualification. Always try to use present tense. I have passed my matriculation in the year 2008 in second class. I have passed my plus 2 in the year 2010 with first class. Then I have passed my plus 3 graduation in the year 2013 with second class, and presently I am continuing my post graduation in IGNOU in Utkal University, Bhubaneswar. Then comes another part, that is additional skills and tasks. Apart from all, I have also done a course of a PGDCA from a recognized institute from Bhadrak, that is IIT and CIT Computer Center. I have also done a course of 6 months typing and stenography from also a privately recognized institute, that is KIT Institute from Bhadrak. This is the thing that will also help you in creating a good impression for the interviewers. Remember, it is also highly essential experience, because whenever you are going to apply anywhere, that company or that industry must want a candidate who has experience, because it is the world of experiences in the postmodern world. You have to always say that you have never left anything for 1 to 2 months. Rather, you are continuing. You have to add your experiences. You have to say, I was working as a lecturer in a private college since 2017 to so far. It means whenever you say this, you will create a good impression for the interviewers, and the interviewers who are taking the interview for the post of a lecturer, they will be confirmed that this guy is having some experiences and he has been continuing for 3 to 4 years. It means the man is having some connection to the education, and it will be an affirmative sign for our college. Now comes your hobby. Remember, hobby also plays a significant role. When you say that you are having a good hobby in reading, in writing, it will create a good impression for the interviewers, because the interviewers will come to know that the person who is applying for the post is also having an affirmative sign of reading and writing. That will also another benefit, because while reading and writing, someone will get to know his own mistakes, and mistakes will be also rectified very soon with some certain of time. Thank you so much all for watching my channel, and I request you all to subscribe my channel, to put the bell icon for getting newly uploaded videos from my side, and you have to like and share. Thank you so much.